Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
But what would happen if, for some reason, we ignore somebody unlocked 100% of the cerebral capacity?
100%?
Yes?
Yo, what's going on, guys? These are my games to top 1 with my main deck. We got the first match up against one of my freest wins on top ladder, Riley. I'll go for the Hog Rider first play. Gonna hover an Earthquake for something. I'll just go with it. We do catch the goblins at least. Forcing out the extra log. Hey listen guys, if Riley misses anything in today's video, a cannon, rocket, anything like that, you guys have to subscribe and like the video. There's a high chance of that happening, so we'll see what happens. He's playing log bait as always. He's gonna princess in the back. I'll go for the giant skelly into it. Basically a 3 elixir giant skeleton. He may try to mighty miner or something, but we do have the archer queen. Yeah, of course he will mighty miner. I'll go for the archer queen up high so he can't go with his rocket right away. Really good skeletons. He's gonna rocket anyways. Wait, how do you miss that? How do you actually miss that? You can't make this stuff up. I thought he would miss like a cannon or something, not a whole rocket. Some people said that I missed a rage against Riley recently, but I was playing rage for like 2 days, and Riley's been playing rocket for years, and he still has the same issue. I'll see you guys in the next match. You guys have to subscribe. In the next match, we're up against a Hippo. I would not want to face up against a Hippo in real life. I'll just cycle my cheap cards now. I have no idea what this guy runs. I'll just go with the Hog Rider. He's not playing anything. Oh boy, he has Sparky. Okay, this will be fun. I'm just kidding. This will not be fun. Against Sparky, it's always good to go with your queen in the back first, and then just wait until they play their tank in front of the Sparky, then just go with your giant skeleton on everything. He will mini P.E.K.K.A too. I'll pull up the queen ability, then go for the giant skelly and skeletons to distract the mini P.E.K.K.A. Hopefully this ice spirit hits everything. Beautiful ice spirit. Man, that was an insane ice spirit. I would have just died there if the ice spirit hadn't connected on everything like that. And look at that, we already have another queen ability ready. I don't want a Hog Rider. I was thinking about it, but I think I won't. I'll just go with the Earthquake for his Skarmy. That was really good that I didn't play my Hog Rider, otherwise he would have just killed everything with the Skarmy. Man, look at all that damage. Queen is broken. Well, it's not over yet because he's playing Sparky, and one Sparky shot takes out the entire arena. So, let's see. I'll set up the early cannon. We have no queen right now, so it could be kind of difficult to defend. It's a lot easier to defend when you have your queen in cycle, but champions work kind of weirdly in your cycle, so you don't always have it. I'll play the giant skelly here onto everything. It's going to be so hard to kill the minion horde, but I think the giant skelly death bomb will do a good job. Hopefully. That was beautiful. I'll go for the skelly surround for his Sparky. We do tank the Sparky hit, but I think the queen may die. Does die, but that should be no damage, hopefully. Let's go. Perfect defense. That should be a good game, so I'll see you guys in the next match. We found a match. Guys, I saw a comment yesterday that said I should make a coffee mug that says it's time on one side, and then it's coffee time on the other side. Let me know what you guys think of me making some merch in the future when I get bigger. Feel free to also comment down below some suggestions for what type of merch I should make. We're up against this guy now. I'm pretty sure he's playing a Golem deck. He likes to play super crazy Golem decks. I'll go for the giant skelly into the Skeleton King. We may have to go with the defensive Earthquake if he tries to pop the ability. Okay, he will scar me. You know what, I'll just go for the Archer Queen instead. Get some counter push out of it as well. We do have the log now if we need it. He will pop the ability, so I'll go with my log onto it. Try to preserve the HP of the giant skeleton. It's usually better to hold on to your giant skeleton when you're facing a Golem deck, but I kind of had to play it there. This man has Xe too. This man is really crazy. Such a strange Golem deck. I'm going to pop the queen ability so the Xe dies to the bomb. And I'll go for a hog as well. You need to get a lot of damage in single elixir against Golem. He will have the NATO as well. Wasn't even sure if he would have it or not because sometimes he runs Golem decks with only Xe and no tornado. This guy's probably even more crazy than Riley. So not the best start, but not too bad either. We have a decent damage lead, but not as much as I would like. I kind of have to cycle my Earthquake. I can't play a Giant Skeleton or anything unless he plays a card of his own. He is going to Golem in the back finally. I'll go with the Giant Skelly into it. It's always better to go with your Giant Skeleton defensively against Golem. Except in like triple elixir sometimes, or late double elixir. He's going to have the Night Witch too. Could be a bit of a hard defense. I'll go for the cannon. I kind of doubt he has a big spell, so I'll also play the queen down low. I feel like he may have clone or something crazy, which is kind of scaring me. He's going to play the Skelly King. I'll just pull everything towards the center with my skeletons. And I'll play a second giant skeleton. He has a lot of stuff down, but I think we're okay. He's going to pop the Skelly King ability. I'll go for the log onto it. I was almost scared there that the Skelly King would splash on my tower and the giant skeleton, but we're fine. Perfect defense. I'll go for the hog as well. I'll just play the Earthquake to get to another Hog Rider quicker. I'll play a Giant Skelly now. We're kind of controlling the tempo of the game, so that's the reason that I did it. He's going to Golem in the opposite lane. Pretty interesting by him. I'll play the Hog here, and I think I'll just go full on offense. I'll play the Queen as well behind this. Could be a bit of trouble for him. He has no NATO in cycle. I'm a bit scared for the defense though. I'll play another Giant Skelly here on the left side. You guys can see we have a pretty quick cycle with this deck, so sometimes it's fine to play the Giant Skelly aggressively later in the match. I think the Giant Skelly Death Bomb should kill the Night Witch, hopefully. He's going to pop the Skelly King ability. I'll go for the Earthquake and pull his Night Witch high up with my skeletons. Okay, that's a lot of zappies. But I think we're okay. We got so much damage too on the right side. Okay, I'll go for the Hog Rider. I'm going to go for a pre-Earthquake so we can't play anything on top of it. We can definitely outcycle his NATO pretty easily. He is going to Golem. Bit of a questionable Golem by him. Not sure if he has enough time to beat us. I'll go for the cannon. Could be a bit hard to defend. I'll just go for the Hog Rider high up. I'm not sure if he can stop it or not. Gonna pop the Queen ability for the Skelly King. Okay, wait, this will actually be a bit tough. Wait, no, those Skellies. I have to go with my defensive Earthquake. Okay, that could have been so bad if I had not been that quick on my log. I'll go for another Hog Rider and an Earthquake. Gonna go for this Ice Spirit for his Skarmy. And that will be good game. We're in the next match. I'll go for the Hog Rider first play. He's gonna Barbaro. And Tornado. Could be an E-Giant deck or a Splash Yard deck. Should be a pretty good matchup if it is E-Giant, but should be a pretty hard matchup if it's Splash Yard. He's gonna Golden Knight. I'll go for the Giant Skelly into it. Looks like it will be E-Giant. He's gonna pop the early ability. I'll go for the Ice Spirit to block it. Make sure it doesn't get anywhere close to my tower. Golden Knight has the most crazy dashes sometimes that somehow land on your tower. I don't want a Queen right away. I want to wait a few seconds so he can't Lightning. And I'll go for the Queen now, so he doesn't hit both the Giant Skelly and the Queen. Alright. Honestly, the Phoenix is a bit annoying in this matchup. You can't really kill it since they always have Lightning for your Queen. I'm going to go for the Hog Rider, then a pre-Earthquake for a cannon. We do catch the cannon. Might be one hit. Perfect. I'll pop the Queen ability. He has to play something. We do force out his Phoenix. I'll just go for the Giant Skelly now. It's always fine to go with your Giant Skelly, especially when they have no Phoenix in cycle. They can't really kill it all that well without the Phoenix. I'll play the Hog behind the Giant Skelly as well. Should get a ton of damage on his King Tower even if he tries to go for a Tornado. That was a horrible Tornado. He completely mistimed that. We have 2 Rileys in one video. The more the merrier, I guess. That was amazing. I'll go for the Giant Skelly now. Okay, the Golden Knight is on my Queen. I'm going to try to pop the Queen ability in time. He does Barbaro though. I'll go for the Hog Rider and then another pre-Earthquake. Really good Earthquakes by us, and I think he has to play something for the Giant Skelly. He's going to E-Giant. I'll just go for the cannon all the way across the map. That's always the ideal cannon placement against E-Giant. I'll just go for the Queen. He has like no elixir now for a Lightning. That was a really bad Tornado. This man resembles Riley more than Riley resembles himself. But hey, I'll take it. That will be Good game. Okay, we're in a match up against this guy. I'll go for the giant skeleton first play. Really aggressive, but I already know what deck he's running. He has royal recruits. Really hard matchup, so we have to try to get a ton of damage early on. That's the only way of winning. Unless he plays bad. I'll go for the Hog Rider behind the giant skelly. Hopefully kill everything with the death bomb. Kind of doubt it'll actually hit anything. Okay, this is kind of bad. Okay, I think the flying machine is in front of the Hoggies. Super bad Hoggies by him. I'll go for the log onto his Golden Knight. Perfect timing, right as he wasted the ability. And I'll go for a Hog Rider. He has no Cajun cycle. No elixir either. Only a Barbaro. Should be 3 hog hits. Okay, starting handing of the recruits player. Successful. That was my goal, just to get a ton of damage early on. And I kind of doubt we're even down much elixir. Maybe just a few. Still will be pretty hard though to get the final damage. I'll cycle the Ice Spirit. He's gonna recruit, so I'll go with the Earthquake onto it. You oftentimes want to save your giant skeleton to go with it in the lane of the flying machine. I'll go with the early cannon. Cannon is really good against the recruits at least. And he will flying machine. I'll try to snipe it with my queen, but I kind of doubt it will work too well. I'm gonna go with the skellies, pull the Golden Knight towards the outside. Really good queen. I'll pull the Golden Knight back upwards. Might as well just go with this defensive Hog Rider. Why not? Okay, I feel like the Hog Rider may get no hits. Played the Zappy super early. Wow, I'm so disappointed in that Hog Rider. That's one of my first Hog Riders ever that didn't hit the tower at least one time. Alright. I'll just play the Giant Skelly in the back now. I'm just doing it to kind of try to control the tempo, and I'll keep on going with my Ice Spirits to get bits of chip damage. He can't really stop them, and they get pretty good damage. Almost 200 each time. I'll Earthquake the recruits as well, so they hopefully die to the Giant Skelly Death Bomb, if they do kill our Giant Skelly. And I'll play the Giant Skelly plus Log here. We can't really give his Golden Knight too much value with our cheap cards, otherwise we'll just die. I'll pop the Queen ability, in case he tries to ability, with the Golden Knight. And I'll go for a Hog Rider plus Ice Spirit. Should be at least one hit, I think. Okay. I'll go for the cannon, and I should get another Queen ability. I'll go for it. Perfect. We're abusing this guy right now. I'll go with the High Giant Skelly, tank for the Golden Knight and the Flying Machine. We're playing so well in this match. You guys can see most of the tips on how you want to play against recruits with Hog Rider. I'll go for another Hog and play the cannon for his Hoggies. Just going to try to log this cage, maybe get one hit if we're lucky, but kind of doubt it's going to work. It's fine though. I think I need like 2 more Earthquakes and 2 more logs. I'll go with Earthquake number 1. I'm gonna Hog Rider again as well. I think that will be a good game. Easy win. Jumping in the next match, we're up against one of the best Giant Double Prince players. We have a pretty bad starting hand. I'll go with the log to cycle back to my Hog Rider and stuff like that. He's gonna Dark Prince. I'll go for the Giant Skelly into it. Basically a 2 elixir Giant Skeleton. I say that a lot because it almost always kills whatever you play it into, and it still survives with a lot of HP, so they still have to respond to it. He's gonna Giant. I'll go for the Hog in the other lane. It's always good to pressure with that Hog Rider. Usually forces out the Prince, and then you can counter it pretty cheaply, and they have a weaker Giant push because of that. I'll go for the Queen in the other lane and then pull the Prince with my Skeletons. Sometimes it's better to go with your Queen on the Giant instead of the Cannon, because the Queen will give you the counter push. Really good start. You'll have to spend a lot of elixir to counter all of this. I'll play the Ice Spirit as well. Gonna pop the Queen ability, maybe a bit early, but it's fine. He still has to play his Dark Prince. He's probably pretty low on elixir. I'll go with the Giant Skelly. And I'll play the Hog Rider now in the opposite lane. He may be kind of dead right now. He's gonna E-Wiz, but that should be a lot of damage. I'll log the E-Wiz towards the Giant Skelly, so it doesn't hit the Hog Rider anymore. That Giant Skelly almost went towards his tower too. I think the Death Bomb may miss the Prince, but it should hit the E-Wiz. And I'll go with the Skeletons. It's always good to go with your Skeletons in weird placements, so you're unpredictable. Should be a flawless defense. Yeah, beautiful start. Don't really see how this guy will actually come back. He's gonna Giant the bridge and Phoenix. I can just go with my cannon and the Archer Queen. I'll pop the ability as well. Archer Queen is so broken because you can almost always get 2 abilities off with it if you play one on defense and one once it crosses the bridge. Yeah, he's probably dead right now. He probably thought we were low on elixir. I mean, he probably thought that I spent my elixir on the Giant Skelly and Hog Rider, but I still had a lot, and looks like he will just give up now. That will be good game. Thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye!